Jim Gosha, Nancy Gregory, Becky Howland, Donna Julian, Mark Landry, Jeremy Lent, Dale Osborne, Haley Parker, Jenny Patterson, Bob Pearson, Kyle Wallace, and Barbie Woodman. I want to acknowledge our wardrobe person, Dave Bean. The original choreography in the show was by Joan Kelly. Eric Hodges is our musician. And my name is Betty Lent, and I directed this. Enjoy Midsummer on screen.
What a beautiful dress.
Go illustrate and stir up the Athenian youth to merriment. Awake the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love, doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Oh, happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks to Aegeus, what's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And most gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her wines and interchanged love tokens with my child. Turn her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And most gracious Duke, be it so that she will not here before your grace give consent to marry with Demetrius, I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your mother should be as a goddess. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my mother looked but with my eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with her judgment look.
I do beseech your grace to pardon me, but I entreat your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship, upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else to marry Demetrius as he would.
Lend, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy great title of my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry her? My lord, I am as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, and, which is more than these both can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Demetrius, all about to do his love, head, made love to Netter's daughter, Helena, and won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes upon this spotted and inconstant man.
For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your mother's will. Come, my Hippolyta, what's here, my love?
Lady Helena!
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth, but either it was thicker in blood,
Oh, cross, too high to be enthralled, too low.
or else misgraft in respect of years,
Spite, too old to be engaged too young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eye.
I have a widowed aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee? And to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy mother's house tomorrow night.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best arrow with the golden head, by that which simplicity of Venus doves, by that which kniteth souls and prosperous loves.
You promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Don't speak her, Helena, with her eyes.
Will you be fair?
You our minds we will enfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the wood where often you and I, on St. Primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosom of their counsel sweet, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck be thy Demetrius.
Helena, do as you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I have thought as fair as she, but what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore his wings Cupid painted blind. For ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, he held down oaths that he was only mine. I will go tell him what fair Hermia's like. Then to the wood will Midsummer and I pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have faith, it is a dear expense.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name throughout Athens who has thought fit to play in our interlude before the Duke and Duchess on his wedding day at night.
First, good Peter Quinn, say what the play treats on. Then read the names of the actors, and so go to the point.
Marry our plays, the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you, and the merry. Now, good Peter Quinn, call forth the actors by the scroll. Masters, spread yourselves.
Answer as I call you. Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Ready, name what parts I am for, and proceed.
You, Nick Bottom, are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself most gallant for love.
That will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms. I will condole in some manner. For the rest, yet my chief humor is for a tyrant. I could play Ericles rarely, or a part to Terracati, to make all split. Raging rocks and shivering shocks shall break the locks of prison gates. Amphibious calm shall shine from fall, and make and mar the foolish fates. This was love. And the rest of your players, this is Eric, a tyrant, a lover's more condoled.
Francis Flute the bellows mender.
Oh, here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on.
What is this? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Oh, nay, Faith, let me not play the woman. I have a beer cup.
That's all one. You may play in the mask. You can speak as small as you will.
And I may hide my face, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Thisbe! Oh, Pyramus! Lover dear! Oh, Thisbe dear! And lady dear!
No, you must play Pyramus and Flute. You Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
Robin Starveling the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Robin Starveling, you shall play Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the tinker. Here, Peter Quince. You, Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Stuff the joiner, you the lion's part, and I hope here is a play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray, if it be, give it me, for I am slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will do any man's heart good to hear me. Roar! I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly. You would frighten the Duchess and ladies and they would shriek, and that would be enough to hang us all.
That would hang us every mother's son.
I grant you, friends, if that you should frighten the ladies out of their wits, they would have no more discretion but to hang. But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roll you as gently as any sucker. nightingale.
You can play no part but Pyramus for Pyramus is a sweet name. A compliment. A man as one might see on a summer's day. A most lovely gentleman. Therefore you must needs play Pyramus. But masters, here are your parts, and I am to entreat you, request you, and desire you to come in by tomorrow night, and meet me in the Clouds Woods a mile without town by moonlight. There we will rehearse, for if we meet in the city, we shall be dogged with company and our devices go. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse, most obscenely and courageously. Take pains to be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duke's Oak we meet.
Enough! Hold the cut bowstring.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon? Very skip hence. I have forsworn her stead and company.
Tarry, Rashwalton, am I not thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady.
Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set thy heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side. But she, being mortal of that child, did die. For her sake do I rear up her boy, and for her sake I will not part with her.
How long within this wood intend you to stay?
Perchance till after these is the sunny day, if you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare thy haunts.
Well, give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. There is a way. We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle Puck, come hither. Now remember, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on the dolphin's back uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, the wooed sea grew civil in her song.
I remember.
That very time I saw, though thou couldst not, flying between the cold moon and the earth, all armed, certain aim he took, and a fair vessel floated by the west, and loosed his love shaft smartly from his bow. Yet marked I with the bolt of Cupid fell. It fell on a little western fall. Before, real white, how purple with love's wound. Ladies call it love in idleness. Fetch me that flower. The herb I showed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will make a man or woman madly dote upon the next life creature that sees.
I'll put a girdle around your husband 40 minutes.
Having once this flower, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep. A drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing waking she looks upon, she'll pursue it with the soul of love. Ere I take this charm from off her eyes, I'll make her render up her page. Who comes here? I am invisible and will overhear the conference.
Love me not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll stay, the other stayeth me. Thou toldst me they were stolen unto this wood. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant!
Why entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather do I not, in plainest truth, tell you I do not nor I cannot love you?
And even for that do I love thee the more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will fawn on you. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse or place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect it is to me, but to use me as you use your dog.
Tempt not the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look on you.
And I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
I'll follow you and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand I love so well.
Very well then. He shall not from this grove till you fly from him, and he shall seek thy love. Hast thou the flower there? Welcome, wanderer.
What? There.
I pray thee, give it me! I know a bank where the wild thyme blows. There sleeps Titania sometime of the night. And with this juice I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Ha 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 ha! Oh, but take now some of it and seek through this bow. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know him by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Bring up, my lord. I shall do so.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it ounce, or cat, or bear, hard or boar with bristled hair. In thy eye that shall appear, when thou wakest it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you fain with wandering in the wood, and to speak troth, I forgot our way. Will rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank will rest my head.
One perch shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet, do not lie so near.
Oh, the sense, sweet of my innocence, I mean that my heart unto yours is knit, two bosoms with a single oath, so then two bosoms and a single trough. Then by your side no bedroom be denied, for lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Let the gentle friends for love and see why further off in human modesty, such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So far be distant and good night, sweet friend.
Amen, amen. To that fair prayer say I.
Through the forest have I gone, me and found I none. Upon whose sides I might have proved the flawless warmth, glory love. Silence. Who's here? Girl. On mine eyes I throw all the power of this charm doth flow. Now wakest, let love forbid. Thy sleep thy seat and I thy lid.
Stay without kill me, sweet Demetrius!
I charge thee. Hey, do not haunt me thus.
Ooh, I'm out of breath in this fawn chase. The more I crave, the lesser is my grace. But who is here? Lysander, on the ground, dead or asleep. See no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire I will for thy sweet sake. Fair Helen, who more engilds the night. Trans nature shows art, that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What, though he love your Hermia? Lord, what, though yet Hermia still loves you? Then be content.
Oh, content with Hermia? No, I do repent. The tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was I to this king mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve this scorn? It's not enough. It's not enough. Young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius' eye, but you must flout my insufficiency? Good troth, you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such disdainful manner me to woo. Oh, that a woman of one man refused should of another therefore be abused.
She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never man's caught Lysander near.
Help me! Lysander, help me! Do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my breast. Ay me! For pity, what a dream was here! Lysander, look how I do quake with fear! Lysander? What, removed? Lysander! Lord? What, out of hearing? Gone? No sound, no word? No, I perceive you are not nigh. Neither death or you I'll find immediately.
Are we all men?
Pat, here's a marvelous convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hogward brake our tiring house, and we shall do it in action as we would do it before the Duke.
Peter Quince,
What sayest thou, Bottom?
there are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot provide. How is he?
Far Laken, a perilous fear.
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And, with a more better assurance, tell I Pyramus am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Well, we shall have such a prologue, and it will be written in 8 and 6.
No, make it be 8 and 8.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion?
I fear it, I promise you.
You ought to consider with yourself to bring in, God shield us, a lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing. For there is not a more fearful wild fowl than your lion living, and you ought to look to it.
Therefore, another prologue must tell that he is not a lion.
Nay, you must name his name, and half his face must be seen through the lion's neck, and he himself must speak through, saying thus, or to the same defect, ladies or fair ladies, I would wish you, I would request you, I would entreat you, not to fear, not to tremble, my life for yours. If you think I come hither as a lion, 'twere pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a man as other men are. And there indeed let him name his name and tell them plainly that he is snug the joiner.
Well, it shall be so, but there's two hard things. That is, to bring moonlight into a chamber for a Pyramus and Thisbe to meet by moonlight.
Well, doth the moon shine that night we there play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine.
Yes, it doth shine that night.
Well, then may you leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bushel of thorns and a lantern, and say he comes to disfigure or to present the person of moonshine. And there's another thing, that is to bring a wall into the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe says the story to talk through a chink of wall.
You can never bring in a wall. What say you, Malcolm?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster and some loam and some rough cast about him to signify wall. And let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
Well, that may be even all as well. Come, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
Hampton always must have this swaggering hair. So close to the fairy between Plato's sleeping. Ain't born? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps. I suppose.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, thy flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors!
Odors, savors sweet. So hot thy breath, my dearest Thisbe, dear. But art, a voice, stay thou but here a while, and by to thee I will appear.
Major Pyramus, ne'er played here. Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you, for you must understand that he goes but to see a noise he heard. It is to come again.
Oh, most radiant Pyramus! Oh, most lily white of hue! I shall meet thee, Pyramus! No, as true that yet would never tire! I shall meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb!
Minus' tomb, man! Why, you must not speak that yet. That you say to Pyramus. You say all your parts at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. Your cue is past. It is never tired.
As truest horse that yet would never tire, I shall...
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only mine.
Oh, monster, so strange! My masters, help!
Why they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me a fear.
What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an ass head of your own, do you?
Bless thee, God, bless thee! Thou art translated!
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they would. But I will not stir from this place, do what they can. I will walk up and down, and I will sing so that they will know I am not afraid. You so cock, so black, you with orange on a tail. The crossel with his nose so true, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed?
The finch, the sparrow, and the lark, the plain song cuckoo gray, whose note full many a man doth mark, and dares not answer me.
I pray thee, gentle Lord, will sing again. My ear is much enamored of thy note, So is my eye enthralled by thy shape, and thy fair virtues forced up rudely upon first view to swear that I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. And yet, to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays. The more's the pity that some honest neighbors will not make them friends. Nay, I can gleek upon occasion.
Thou art wise as thou art beautiful.
I'm not so neither. For if I had wit enough to get out of this wood, I have enough to serve.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I am a spirit of no common rate, and I do love thee. Therefore go with me. I shall send thee fairies to wait upon thee, and they shall fetch thee jewels from the deep, and sing to thee while thou on pressed flowers dost sleep. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, mustard seed, and I. Where should we go? To the elves and to the fruits.
Hail, mortal. Hail.
I cry your worship's mercy, heartily. I beseech your worship's name. Aha! I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Cobweb. If I cut my finger, I shall make bold with you. Your name, honest gentleman.
Peas blossom.
I pray you, commend me to Mistress Squash, your mother, and to Master Peascod, your father. I shall desire you of more acquaintance too, Peas Blossom. Your name, I beseech you, sir.
Mustard seed.
Good Master Mustard Seed. I shall desire your more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Now, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
I wonder if Titania be awaked, and what it was that next came in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, my spirit?
Monster is in love.
This turns out better than I could devise. Hast thou yet lacked the Athenian eyes with the love juices I did with you?
I took his singer, as priest too, and the Athenian woman by his side. For when he waked, of course she must be eyes.
Of course, this is the same Athenian.
A woman,
You him that loves you so.
Now I would try, but I should use thee worse, for thou in fear hast given me cause to curse. Thou hast slain Lysander in his sleep, being more shoes in blood, plunging the deep and killing me too.
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
How dog, how cur! Thou drivest me past the bounds of innocence. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth never be numbered.
You spend your passion on a misprized mood. I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
Never to see me more. From thy hated presence part I so, see me no more when he is dead.
There's no following her in this fierce fade. Oh, here, therefore, for a while I will remain. So sorrow's heaviness doth continue to grow, with debt and bankruptcy, no sorrow all, which thou in some slight measure it will pay, and for his tender, here I make some stead.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou find. Oh, fancy sick she is, and pale of cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear. By some illusion, wilt thou bring her here? I'll charm his eyes, against she do appear.
I go, look how I go. Swifter than arrow from a Tartar's bow.
they make women cause Demetrius to wake.
Why should you think that I should ruin score?
You advance your cunning more and more! These vows are Hermia's. Would you give her or?
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
None in my mind. Now you give her or.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helen, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? This princess of pure white, the seal of bliss.
Fight! Oh, hell, I see you were all bent to set against me for your merriment. You were civil and you courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. If you were men, as men you are, show, you would not use a gentle lady so to vow and swear and super praise my parts when I am sure you hate me with your heart. You are both rivals, love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know. And here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, I yield you up my part. And yours, O Helen, to me bequeath, whom I do love, and will do till my death.
Never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. Ere all that love is gone. My heart to her but as guest-wise sojourned. And now to Helen is at home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so!
Spare not the fate thou dost not know, lest to thy apparel thou abide dear. Look where thy love comes, yonder is thy dear.
You are not my eyes, my tender frown, my ears, I take the promise to thy sound. Why did it go in so?
Why should he stay, whom love doth press to go?
What love but Lysander?
Lysander's love that would not let him by. Fair Helen, who more engaged tonight than all you fiery O's and eyes of light.
You speak not as you think, it cannot be.
Oh, she was one of this king had perceived. Now I perceive they have conjoined all right to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid. Is all the counsel that we two have shared the sisters' vows? Is it all forgot? School days friendship, childhood innocence? And would you rend our ancient love asunder to join with men in scorning your poor friend?
I am amazed at your passionate words. I scorn you not, it seems that you scorn me.
I do. Persever. Counterfeit sad look, make mouths upon me when I turn my back. Laugh at each other, hold the sweet jest up. Fare you well. 'Tis partly my own fault, which death or absence soon shall remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse, my love, my life, my soul, for Helena.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Helena, love me, but my life I do.
I say I love you more than you can do.
If thou say so, withdraw and prove it too.
Quick, come!
Lysander, we're too tense on
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing, or I shall shake thee from me like a serpent. Thy love out, tardy tartar, out, O loathed medicine, O hated potion, hence!
Do you not jest?
Yes, sooth, and so do you.
What is thy love? I'm not Lysander.
Be certain, nothing truer, 'tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
You sugar, you canker blossom, you thief of blood! Where did you come by night and stolen one of the barber?
Fine, in faith. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame? Fine. Fine, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Puppet? Why so? Hi, that may work again. Now I see she has made compare between our statures, and that she has urged her height. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I'm so dwarfish and low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not yet so low, but that my nails can reach into that.
What? Please, gentlemen, though you mock me, let her not strike me! You may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
No, her heart again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. So you will let me quiet go to Athens. I will bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go. You see how simple and how fond I am.
Why did you die? Who is it that you
A foolish heart that I leave here behind.
What was Lysander?
With Demetrius.
Be not afraid, Helen. She shall not harm me. No, sir, she shall not. But you take her part.
When she is angry, she is keen and true. She was a vixen when we went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce.
Nothing but low and little. Why will you suffer her to flatter me that bloody tongue?
Get you gone, you dwarf! You minimus of hindering Narcrass maid! You bee! You acorn!
You are too officious in her behalf that scorns your services. Let her alone. Speak not of Helena.
Now she holds me not. So follow if thou darest to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
You, mistress. All this coil is love of you. Nay, go not back.
I will not trust you, nor longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away!
I am amazed and know not what to say.
This is thy negligence! Still thou mistakest, or else commits thy knaveries willfully!
My lord, did you not tell me that I should go find the man in the kingly garment he had on?
Thou seest that these lovers seek a place to fight. High therefore up, overcast the night, the starry looking, cover thou anon with trooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as one come not within the other's way. And from each other wilt thou lead them thus, till o'er their brow death counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and battered wings doth creep. Then crush this earth in Lysander's eye. I'll to my queen, and beg her Indian boy, and then I will her charmed eye release, and then all things shall be peace.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am here to fill the town. I will lead them up and down. Up, I will lead them up and down. Here comes one now.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
I am here. Sword and ready. Where art thou?
I will be with thee straight!
Follow my voice. Train or ground.
Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak. In some bush, where dost thou hide thy head?
Oh, thou art thou bred to the stars? Yelling, telling the bushes about wars that will not come, and thou wilt not know?
Yea, art thou there?
I am here. Come in.
I follow fast, but faster he did fly, have fallen am I in dark uneven way. Here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once, show me thy grey light. Oh, find Demetrius, and revenge this fight.
Thou takest thy eyes on thine eyes, when thy eyes awakest. I see thy own light, thy formulated eye. That will kill. That will. Man shall have his man again. And all shall be well.
Abide me if thou darest, for well I wot thou runnest before me, shifting every place, and darest not stand nor look me in the face. Where art thou now? Nay, then thou mockest me. That shall abide as dear, if ever I thy face by daylight see. No, go thy way. Faintness constraineth me to measure out my length on this cold bed. My day's approach, look, to be visited.
Oh, weary night, oh, long tedious night of fate thy hour. Shine comforts from the east, and sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Get but 3, and 1 more. And 2 both kinds make up 4. Here she comes, all cursed and sad. Cupid's but a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
I can no further crawl, no further go. My legs can keep no pace of my desires. Here I will rest me till break of day. From shield by Sanders and be afraid.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed, while I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses on thy sleek, smooth head, and kiss thy fair, large ears, my gentle Juliet.
Where's Peas Blossom?
Ready?
Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Monsieur Cobweb? Monsieur Cobweb, good Monsieur, get you your weapons in hand, and kill me a red-hip tumblebee on the top of a thistle, and bring me the honey bag. Where's Monsieur Mustard Seed?
What you will.
Talking, good Monsieur, to help capillary cobweb to scratch. I must to the barbers, Monsieur. Methinks I am marvelous hairy about the face, and I am such a tender ass. My hair do but tickle me, and I must scratch.
What, wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music. Let's have the tongs and the bones.
Oh, say, sweet love, what thou desires to eat.
Truly a peck of provender. I could munch your good triumphs. Methinks I have a great desire for a bottle of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, not no third. I pray you. Let none of your people stir me. I have a exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I shall wind thee in my arms. Fairies away, and be always away. Oh, how I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, Robin. Welcome, my good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her, and fall out with her. When I had of my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms did beg my patience, I then did ask of her her champion child, which straight she gave me, and sent her fairy to bring the boy to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy, I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, my Aura! What visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Oh, silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Titania, music call, and strike more dead than common sleep of all these 5 the same.
Music ho! Music such as charmeth sleep. Now witness with thine own eyes in peace.
Sound music. Come, my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground whereon these sleepless be. Now thou and I are new in amity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance into Theseus' house, triumphantly, and blessed to all fair prosperity. There shall the pairs of faithful lovers be wedded, with Theseus, all in jollity.
Come, my lord, and in our flight Tell me how it came this night that I, sleeping here, was found with these mortals on the ground.
When my cue comes, call me, and I will answer. My next is most fearless. Hello, Peter Quince, Flute the bellows mender, Snout the tinker, Starveling! God's my life, stolen hence and left me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Ask the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. Methought I was, and methought I had. I will get Peter Quince to write me a ballad of this dream. And it shall be called Bottom's Dream. Because it hath no bottom. And I shall sing it in the latter end of the play before the Duke.